Hey everybody, welcome back. You caught us cooking dinner. I decided to have some hamburgers on the fire tonight. I haven't had one of those in a long time, so I had the meat patties I brought up with me when my buses broke down. So we're gonna see what they look like. Oh yeah, they're cooking good. Well, I guess I'll have one hamburger patty tonight. That one went down in the fire. I know what, I'll get another one. Well, boy, things just don't work sometimes. But let's see here. I've got more, and we'll put one on and call it good. These just pre-made patties. You can buy them at. I bought these at Family Dollar. They're not as as tasty as good as make your own, but when you're kind of on the road and doing your own thing, it's kind of good to have them already made up. So let's throw this one on. If I don't drop it in the fire, there we go. I don't know if I can maybe fish that out. Maybe Zen can have it. Let me get my tongs here. He doesn't mind eating a hamburger patty if I can do it without getting burned. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time and everything's going good. We are here on our, there we go. Whew. Yeah, put that over here. Oh, yeah, it's got some coals on it. But over here and just doing business. Like I said, it's been really slow. I think there's supposed to be some weather coming in. Somebody was talking about some rain, half inch to an inch, so we're going to see what happens. But I am definitely Tuesday going to swap out the U-Haul truck and go live in a tent. I haven't been in a tent for, it's been about 4. Well, Zen was only 6 months old, so that's been like 6 years ago almost. But let me cook these hamburgers and make sure I can try to keep them on the grill and not in the fire, and we'll kind of go from there. So stay around. We're going to see what else happens in this campground. I'm going to try to get this generator started. To tell you what, everything I own, I think, is super finicky. This thing is even more finicky than my bus. What it does, it's about 2 years old, year and a half old. I've used it about maybe a total of 3.5 to 4 weeks up here in the high elevation. It's 9,200 feet. Sometimes fires right off, runs all day. And now, lately, it's been run for 30 seconds, dies. Run for 30 seconds, dies. Restart it after a couple minutes, dies. And then it'll start and run for 6 or 7, 8 hours. And then it'll just die in between time. And then it won't restart. When it does restart, then it runs for 30 seconds and dies. It's just like, oh my gosh. So we're going to try it. This is what it does. I got it on high idle, so it's not on eco mode. There it goes. That's what it does. I mean, and then sometimes it'll come on and run for hours and hours and hours. This is driving me crazy because I can't power up anything. I mean, the computer, the TV, the Starlink, the refrigerator, charge of anything. I'm relying on this right now to do my energy needs, and it's not providing. And heck, I don't even have a screwdriver to take the covers off. Oh, life is fun. Life's a challenge. But, I wouldn't have it any other way. We'll get this thing going. Got to watch me some YouTube tonight. Here we are. After we got the generator started, finally, it took me 3 hours of trying to get it started, but it finally started. Purring like a kitten. Let's see, it's been on for, what is it? This is about 5 o'clock right now. It's been on for probably about 7 hours and only died once in 7 hours, and it restarted. But crazy thing, finicky. I think it's scared because I had one of the other camp hosts come by and drop me off a screwdriver so I can start investigating. And I think if it doesn't act up, if it doesn't quit acting up, I'm going to have to do some surgery on it and see what's going on. But I don't know. It's a crazy thing. It ran last night. Every 30 minutes it would cut off, so I'd be on the computer trying to do my reports for the campground, and I have to save everything that's between and then it shut off. And started watching YouTube, and I started one, and I think it was 28 minutes. I had 2 minutes left, and it shut off. Started another one, same way. Had about 32 minutes, had about 4 minutes left, shut off. So, well, I'm ready to get the bus back. The solar is much reliable energy source than a finicky gas powered generator, but it does its job whenever it wants to. Oh yeah, it's fun. But nice day at the lake today. Let me get away from this generator noise. I would turn it off, but I'm afraid it won't start back up. So let me go further away from it. We'll do some talking. There we go. Yeah, it's quiet. People are leaving. They're not. These were just people coming to visit the lake. You can see down there. There's people walking around. Those vehicles are just lake viewers. Haven't had any campers come in. I've got two supposed to be in today. One's here, back in the trees over yonder, and one is supposed to be in the upper loop up here, but it hasn't made it in yet. But yeah, it's been quiet. Well, we'll see what happens. I want to show you these hollow logs. I picked up these in one of the campsites up top. Somebody left these hollow logs, and I thought, well, I'll just cut them up and use them. But then again, I got thinking, when I was in Quartzsite, one of the people that are down there, he paid money and he bought hollow logs. And tell you what, then he put them on the fire after the fire was burning. It made just the coolest blaze because it came up through the middle and just flames out of the top, and it acted like a chimney. So I decided, hollow logs, I'm going to use it on my fire. Not yet, just some certain instance when I want to have a good fire. Right now, I did a little fire for cooking, but yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, let me bring this up too. As you know, if you've been following me along on my adventures, I've been having debit card issues since about February. I haven't had a debit card. It's got compromised, so they locked it out. I couldn't order another one because I didn't have the right address, so I had to go through blah, blah, blah. I had to go through and put in the correct address, and I had to wait 2 weeks for the address to be mailed me a letter so I could call them back. Then I had to wait more days for they can verify the address and mail it back. So this went on for months. And then the last, about 3 weeks ago, second week of May, I finally got through. Somebody said, okay, yeah, we got your address done. We'll send you a card and no problem. And well, I got an email on Friday. Today is Sunday. I got an email on Friday that says your mail has been returned. You cannot deliver your card. And so I went in line and said, it says go online or call and verify your address. So I went online and looked for it, and sure enough, the address that I had put in there and the address that they had put in there, and I had verified it and received mail at it, was gone. It said returned mail, hold mail in the address, no longer an address. And so I called the bank, and they said, we don't show it been returned. I said, well, I got this notice that, my mail's returned. They said, we don't show your card's been returned. So give it a few more days and see if it shows up. Ah, man, it's just been a pain. Not much of a pain, but just a pain. Because now I've got to wait for the car to see if it shows up to Quartzsite and have it delivered to general delivery here in Panguitch, Utah, and go from there. Who knows? It may be. It would have been faster for me to drive back to Arkansas in 2 days over there and back and picked up my debit card. I would have had it 4 months ago. But anyway, let's get on with the shenanigans of the campground and the camp host. And probably everybody's saying, well, where's Zen? Where's Zen? He's right there. Ever since he turned 6, he's been kind of just like lounging around, like just a different age now. He didn't want to go on too many walks yet, but I think he's a little warm too. He's in the sun. But and plus he can't get under this U-Haul like he can the bus. So that's where he goes in to get the air blowing underneath it to cool off, but he can't quite make it. But he's doing good. He ate that hamburger a while ago and one bite. So I guess he enjoyed it. But yeah, we'll have to go on a little walk in a little bit and we'll take you guys along and then we'll do the short video that way. Oh, look, the aspen trees are finally coming out. This is the aspen tree behind my camp. It's come off the root system of one of those aspen trees over there, which are just now starting to leaf out. The ones by the lake a little bit further along, and the ones across the lake are full green, and they just have different time periods. And up here, you can see the aspen trees in front, and they're turning green. So, yeah, they're getting there. Here we got Zen going on a walk. And, well, he sat down. You know, all those things I'm complaining about are just minor inconveniences. And when you walk down to something like this, you kind of just put all those on the back burner. Like, oh man, I love the desert, but I like this place too. So they both have about an equal place in my heart. I don't know. It's hard to say which one I like best. Let me know what you think. Desert or lake? I'm thinking lake because it's got more of a change to it, but we'll find out. But it's nice. Zen's now sitting down and he is inhaling all these smells so he can decipher which is good and which is bad, if it needs a bark or it can just pass. Because look at that nose. He is picking up everything out here. What are you smelling, buddy? Huh? What are you smelling? Somebody got to open the bag of chips a half mile away and you can smell them? That I wouldn't doubt. I guess we'll leave this video here and say thanks everybody for watching. And we're all watching Zen drink water.